What's up, everyone, and welcome to this video. This article talks about how some Russian scientists were able to dig up 24,000-year-old microscopic worms and bring them back to life. It almost sounds like a 1980s B horror film if you think about it. You can almost see the scene now. It fades in black over the Antarctic. It's really frigid and cold. Green text scrolls across the bottom displaying the time and the date, and it shows a bunch of scientists out working with what do they call parkas and like the really frilly hats, digging deep into the snow, and they pull out some snow and they manage to bring back some zombie worms. And the zombie worms break through and they start to ravage the camp. Now that I think about it, that actually sounds like the thing. But anyway, let's take a look at this article and see what they've managed to do. Frozen zombie worms brought back to life after 24,000 years. 24,000 years, that's incredible. Think about how long ago this was. This might make you squirm. Russian scientists have resurrected zombie worms that had been frozen for 24,000 years in the Arctic. The microscopic multicellular animals called bdelloid rotifers have inhabited freshwater environments for some 50 million years. Other studies on rotifers have shown that the animals can be revived after 10 years on ice, but a new study published in the journal Current Biology on Monday, this article is about 8 days old, just so you know, confirms that these clever creatures have the potential to live on for millions of more years. This is probably going to come to some sort of scientific discovery for rejuvenating genetics or, extending life expectancy. I would think this seems plausible for that. And that's probably why they're doing all this research. The specimens, sometimes called wheel animals for their round, gaping mouths, were dug up from Siberian permafrost that appeared during the latter part of the Pleistocene epoch, which ended about 11,700 years ago. Researchers have also noted that the recently thawed animals, which reproduce asexually, had no trouble cloning themselves once they were brought back to life. A report by Live Science has noted that these zombie rotifers aren't the first once frozen creatures that scientists have thawed and brought back to life. For instance, nematodes, another worm-like species, have been regenerated after as many as 42,000 years locked in permafrost. Ancient plants have also been recovered and cultivated in labs. Let's take a look at the nematode article. Oh, God. Let's get rid of all cookies here. Alright, whatever. I guess I have to accept all cookies. Man, I don't want to accept cookies. Alright, so they're all inactive. Fine, let's maybe do it. Nematodes from late Pleistocene permafrost to the Kolyma River lowland. Abstract. We have obtained the first data demonstrating the capability of multicellular organisms for long-term cryobiosis in permafrost deposits of the Arctic. The viable soil nematodes Panagrolamus af Detritophagus rhabdidia and Plectus af parvus. Why do they have to make these names so complicated? Were isolated from the samples of Pleistocene permafrost deposits of the Kolyma River lowland. The duration of natural cryopreservation of the nematodes corresponds to the age of the deposits, 30 to 40,000 years. Wow. Yeah, so this pay for all that. All right. The seemingly impossible is possible for some species on Earth thanks to cryptobiosis. Stas Malavin, a researcher at the Institute of Physiochemical and Biological Problems in Soil Science in the Russian town of Pushino, told Live Science that these animals can suspend their metabolism and accumulate certain compounds, like chaperone proteins that help them to recover from cryptobiosis when the conditions improve. The process of resuscitation is simple. I'm sure it's very simple. We put a piece of permafrost into a petri dish, fill with a suitable medium, and wait until organisms that are alive recover from their dormancy. Start moving and multiply, Malavin said. While the finding is critical to cryobiology, that is, the study of how organisms live at extremely low temperatures, Malavin points out that we're a long way from being able to do it as humans. The more complex the organism, the trickier it is to preserve it alive frozen, he assured Live Science readers. For mammals, it's not currently possible. Interesting. Well, who knows, give it another 100 years and let's see where we're at. Look where we're at from compared to 100 years ago today. Well, anyway, thanks for checking out this short video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with some more. Until next time, take care.